It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Washington Nationals. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in, Christian Carter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Carter.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Batting second, the left fielder.
In now, Cooper Ross, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Two batters, two solo home runs, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Batting third, the shortstop, Darnell Mason.
At the plate now, Darnell Mason, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Grounded back up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting fourth.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box, TJ Page popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. Bat in his hands always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Ready now, Matt Olson, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And he fouls this one off. Mason, the runner at third. Lofton is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the A's 3. The Nationals coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Justin Bird gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Turner.
Pitch on the way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Striding in, Adam Eaton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, upstairs.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here now is Juan Soto. And he popped him up. Bird waits on it. And that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the A's 3 and the Nationals nothing. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Smoke toward third. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Austin.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Justin Bird.
Standing in, Justin Bird, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Carter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that. Sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
A bouncer up the middle. Turner gloves it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The left fielder, number 10, Cooper Ruff.
So now to the plate, Cooper Ross. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The A's lead this one 4-0. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He's set. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way.
0-2 is the count.
2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, and he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Robles is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nats leave a pair. They trail here 4-0. So coming to the plate, Darnell Mason. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Mason.
He's set and the pitch.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 0-2 once more. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and it's another double play. Already two of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
The right fielder, number 3.